in 2014 or 2012, in that time period. They said, we don't know what you are talking. What is arka? What is foxtail millet? I said, don't worry, you don't need to know. Go to the corner shop. We use called kaka shops. This Malayalis have corner shops. And I told Bangaloreans in my lectures like this. Of course, in Bangalore, when we go 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, people come for my. In fact, in North Karnataka, minimum is 5,000 for when I go. But some recently, Koppal, we went almost 2.5 lakh people for one session. So the awareness is spreading, and the Bangalore, I told him, go to the Kaka shop. This is $2,000, 15 years ago. You ask the Kaka fellow, do you have foxtail millet? And don't even wait, you come back. Then send your friend another. So do this for So if you have demand, supply starts. So this is a vicious cycle. This is the marketing problem. Supply, demand. But we can grow any amount we want because all the barren land, including mined leftover, what do you call it? People say mined areas, nothing grows for years to come. Even there we have grown millets. We have done on an experiment basis. We have got 3 loads of that mined area brought into a village and grew the millets. And then after that, you could grow anything you want to, because growing millets replenishes the soil. And that's what happens in your body too. When you eat millets, the right food, the replenishment is real and the right material goes in. So even if you had a problem in your breast, cancerous thing, when you eat millets, the next regeneration is not cancerous because it has removed the element of disease. You see, it replenishes new material. So the same thing, if you have some problem in your brain, you have migraine all the time, eat millets, that disease got damaged, what is replaced with the new material. Hence, even the mentally retarded kids started seeing the benefits. And that depends too much on the oil feed for nerves problems. So you get back to original, natural, bull-driven oils. You start using that in your food items, recipes. You can even cure mentally retarded kids. We have hundreds of such cases reported. So we believe we have found the real food, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Yukta Ahara, Yukta Viharasya, Yukta Chestasya Karmasu, Yukta Swapnavabodhasya. So if you have right food, right thoughts, right sleep, with yoga combined, you are going to eliminate dukkha in your soul itself. So what are you waiting for? We have found the Yukta Ahara. But till now what are you eating? Visha Yukta Ahara. So please stop the poison from your corporate food culture and get back to clean, beautiful food that our ancestors ate, and the human race has blinked its eye in this 100 years of blink. Let's get back to the future, wonderful, beautiful future for our next generations to come. So that is the reason why I'm running around all through the planet right now, all kinds of places. I went to Nigeria, I went to Kenya, I went to UAE, every place, giving them the seeds. Please grow. You can grow yourself. You don't need to come to India. Just you have almost 1,000 kilometers from top to bottom. Just grow on your M4 or M6. 3 feet, that's all you need, this side and that side. 1,000 kilometers. You have enough food, not for England. You can feed whole Europe.
Have the seeds if anybody wants to.
Yeah, Satya has seeds. So, will you start eating?
Yes.
You create the demand,
Yes.
then supply chain will come by itself.
Yeah, it has come already, sir.
So please start thinking to eat food. So I actually was telling GK, please next time when you say do meditation, he says, just watch the breath. I want to request him, please add, eat millet, eat millet, eat millet. So please do all the meditation. When you watch the breath, say eat millet. Regularly.
Any difference in the between millets?
Yeah, I have explained the minor millets, major millets, the fiber content, all that is in the book. So just go through and the methods, how to cook, how to make pulka, how to make puri, how to make, including pizza you can make without cheese, with millet base and tomato sauce. All these recipes are there in Millet Magic Dr. Sarva. Okay? I think I should stop here. You can have questions and answers for 15 minutes.
What is the mix of millets? 2 days popular, 2 days.
Yeah, see, this is bone cancer. That means we have to deal with bone material. Calcium has to build up and then remove the toxic material waste that is present in the bone marrow and then bone. So these are the fibers that are found effective. So you eat more of that. Now you have blood cancer. Kodu millet has the fiber which can eliminate the toxic materials from bone marrow and blood. Now you eat foxtail millet, you can eliminate from lungs and nerves. You eat barnyard millet, you eliminate from the soft parts like liver, kidney and things. So you have liver problems. I would say eat more of barnyard millet. Then you have your ovaries and uterus problems. I will ask you to eat little millet more.
For normal people,
For normal people, 2 days, 2 days, 2 days in an order.
can you still 1 millet or just
Now 1 millet you are not cleaning all the other parts. No? So you are okay as if you eat foxtail millet. I love foxtail millet. I eat only foxtail millet. Your blood is not cleaned. Your gut is not cleaned. So you want to take care of the holistic health. So you need all these millets. And you will see how many more millets we have lost. There are 248 millets on this planet. And we do not know even the names of it. So I hope next generations coming will do research and dig out more grains, so that many more fibrous grains are at your disposal and you will have no disease at all. And I am happy to see these 5 grains and the 5 major millets. These 10 millets themselves are guaranteeing your health. So you imagine how many more are there. And more than 250 millets are there. And we have no count. We don't, actually there are 6,000 grasses. So we need to do systematic study and grow them, feed the patients and then find out its healing effects. So please meditate, watch your breath and yeah.
One big question. Like for thyroid patient, is there any restriction? For
No restriction. Just go to thyroid protocol.
Hormone imbalance protocol.
Hormone imbalance and thyroid protocol is there.
But is there any, what my question is there any restriction not to eat any millet?
No, you have to eat all millets.
All millets.
That's what we are trying to tell.
No. There is a reason why he has asked.
Yeah, I
There is a
know there is
notion-
a saying.
there is a notion that-
Let me tell you, I know the story. One of these England doctor went to African country. I believe it is near Kenya or some country. And then he found in a village many women had goiter. That is inflammation around the thyroid. Then he said, what do you eat? They said, we eat phony millet. Phoni or Ny millet. Then he came back and said, women in this country are eating millets, they are goitrogenous. He wrote a paper, published. Then all of a sudden, in India, when we started about millets and we have cured thousands of thyroid patients, all of a sudden social media, this comes up. Millets or goitrogenous. In fact, they didn't talk about any thyroid, but goiter is around thyroid. They said it is not good for thyroid. So people started believing because the social media, this information is leaked. And for so many years, there is no mention of this. But all of a sudden, when we started gaining momentum to make millets your food, this thing appears. And then all of a sudden, these experts said, oh, millets, goitrogenous. Don't eat. So all the Western, that's a big news. Oh, don't eat millets. And watching that, the doctors in India also, oh, it has got dense corporate tissue. They don't even see the millets. They don't even know what is brown up millet, what is barnyard millet. And these guys are experts now, so they can just go on talking. And for you, if the doctor says something, that is stuck in your brain. So you also say, hey, don't eat millets. You don't know how to eat millets. If you soak and eat, you will have no problems whatsoever. Yeah. And if you make ambali a must, you will have absolutely no problem. In fact, we have done this experiment, the COVID times, people with COVID, if they eat ambali, you can hug your wife who has COVID, no problem. And I have treated thousands of COVID patients, gone into the ambulance, had no problems whatsoever. Till
Too many child asthma patients also, sir.
Yeah, asthma. Why? Because the blood
Food
is
content.
thick, the exchange of carbon dioxide and oxygen is not happening. There is a long protocol. You name any disease, we have a protocol, including rare diseases like scleroderma, muscular dystrophy, MND, all such diseases we have worked out. Many cases have been finding their healing. So please go through the book. It is in your hands. Sit calmly. It's not an entertainment book. Read it carefully so that you can pass on the knowledge to the next generations.
Milk could be the reason as well for children. We are
That
giving
could
milk.
be he is the reason.
Yeah.
He is very polite. This is the problem when you come to this Europe and other countries. You do all the nonsense and say very politely put it across.
Sir, most frequently, of course, given the essential required at the end, why can't we mix and match the millets?
Yeah, because each millet has its domain of action. So now if you mix all of them, the healing capacity of the fibers, the content itself is become low, no? So now you eat foxtail millet for 2 days. You have 8% of it which absorbs water and becomes almost 5 times to 6 times. So 45 to 50 grams of fiber is there. So that when you eat 2 days, approximately 6 meals, your lungs and nerves are clean. Now you eat next 2 days kodo millet, your bone marrow and blood is clean. Now you eat barnyard, your liver, spleen, pancreas is clean. Like that now, within 10 days, your system is cleaned thoroughly. So your complete health is assured. Now, on the contrary, you mix all of them. But you eat the same amount, isn't it? I mean, you cannot eat more. 100 grams or 200 grams, whatever. Each person has some capacity to eat. Now you have, instead of foxtail millet fiber, 40-50 grams, you have 5 times less. So 2 grams, when it swells, you have only 10 grams. So you, instead of having 50 grams, you have only 10 grams of barnyard, 10 grams of kodo. So nothing is getting cleaned completely. And that is the scientific reason why you should not mix millets and eat. So eat each millet separately. So you have blood cancer, I would ask you to take kodo millet 3 days, And another system which helps the blood cancer out is basically you need to have the bone marrow and the immune system. So little millet comes into play. So we have worked out the details. And just we will go through one of the parameters. You go to your cancer.
Catalog.
Cancer. No. 1 minute. Mental illnesses, insomnia, anxiety, fear, mood swings, schizophrenia. I didn't write, people get scared. Even schizophrenia we have dealt with. That means many kids age 15 to 20, they get into moods of the swings, they want to kill their parents. If they see a pointed knife, they want. I mean, they do not know why they do it. But after one time, they recognize it. They actually cry because they have done it. These are called schizophrenic movements. So they behave differently and different mood swings. And anxiety, just anxiety. Fear. When people don't get sleep, of course I told you, you have mugs of coffee, you don't get sleep. So remove those things. So even this kind of very difficult mental illnesses, we have found wonderful cure. So that's where you see 2 days of foxtail millet. It is related to nerves and brain. So you take more. And blood is very important to be clean because it has to give all this. So you get 2 days. And the remaining 1 day each. And then a lot of information is given what to do. You need oils, the right oils, because the replenishment of nerve cells and nerve centers is actually the job of this wonderful real natural fat content, and that is produced by the bull-driven. Why bull-driven? If you do otherwise, you are increasing the temperature and pressure at the same time. That's why bull-driven oils are the best, because it follows the principle of standard temperature and pressure. Cold pressed is again another myth. You create the heat and then cool it in the machines. Don't fall for this. You need only bull-driven oil, and that is the real cold press. Actually, cold press is a wrong, it's a misnomer. See how well they fool you. Go ahead.
Sir, just 1 second, sir. Sir, every protocol mentions about the kasha, and can you please touch base on those things?
Yeah. See cancer. Lung cancer. You will see foxtail millet. And you see brain cancer, again related to, so you will find foxtail millet and brown cow. And then if all systems are involved, then we will say 2 days. Like that we have arranged and done experiments and then fixed this protocol. So follow this quickly, and you will see morning and evening you have to take the decoction of people, parijatam and goa. We have found anti-cancerous agents in these decoctions of the leaves. So the logic, in fact, these date back to Charaka. Charaka says anything that you need, food or medicine, is around you where you are living. 21 gajas that around. That means anything that grows around you typically have medicinal value for your diseases. So that's what we did. We collected approximately around 70 to 80 green leaves based on the Ayurveda knowledge and homeopathy knowledge. We collected that decoctions and they give you immediate relief. So if you are suffering with cancer, we found these decoctions eliminating your suffering, eliminating your suffering. And while you eat the real food, it permanently cures. So we have found a combination of kashayams and the right food, giving people a path or a way out of suffering. That is the requirement. And decoctions have another advantage. When you boil the green leaves, the bacteria, the fungus, they become dead and they serve as antigens for our immune system. And when you start drinking caution, you will have no infectious diseases whatsoever in your life. You become immune strong from within. That's what these decoctions give you, another advantage. So please follow the book, read carefully, and then get yourself into healthy domain.
Post-COVID, I've been diagnosed with autoimmune condition.
Yes, yes.
I'm taking like 6 tablets a day. I'm on steroids for the last 6 months. So I'm having abandoned my millet journey for the last 1.5 months. I'm seeing slight improvement.
Now you do it properly, there is a protocol called autoimmune protocol. So you follow the Ambali strictly in that order, and then decoctions. And I also have to submit that we will not have all the decoctions leaves in this part of the world because we have worked in India. So if that list has to be complemented, a naturopath in England has to take up this job, or I have to come back and stay here for 1 month or so and figure out the systems. But I already actually figured there is what is called sugar maple, one tree, which is very good alternative for your Pongamia pinnata. It works wonders because I know the knowledge of botany, morphology and all that families. We can figure out what kind of metabolites and the chemicals, biological systems it can provide for your body. So one more also birch, what is it? Khadar. What is that other plant we? Sugar maple and one more birch.
Silver birch.
Huh?
Silver birch.
Silver birch. So that will work for your hay fever and that kind of things. So if this project will be taken, soon you will, of course you have many complementary things like coriander, fenugreek, methi, drumstick leaves, all available here, especially sour spinach, gongura what you call, is very good for women's problems. In fact, hormone imbalance, you just keep taking 1 week in a month, gongura kashayam. Many kids have reported they are not going to beauty parlors anymore. So your hormone balance comes back. That's a temporary procedure. If you eat and take Ambali and the whole thing you complete, you are permanently going to get rid of your suffering.
One more question, doctor. If you are on this, what do you call this, pain reliever?
Yeah.
Antibiotics.
I'm not asking you to stop tomorrow. Start doing this protocol strictly, Ambali and everything, oils. Then slowly you will see you don't need this. So next 6 weeks you can remove half of the tablet. Another 6 weeks, another half in that half. So don't do it instinctively, so it should not be knee-jerk reaction. Slowly and steadily, next coming 6 weeks to 6 months, you can get rid of your tablets. And you saw the testimony. That person was taking for 10 years insulin. He just got rid of in a year. So let it take a year. Just you are sure to get rid of it.
Yeah, because the gut microbiome that we are building, eating.
Absolutely.
Ambali,
Yes. And
getting
it starts healing.
Will it get destroyed by having these medicines like steroids?
No, but that's why we are telling you keep replenishing daily for 6 months. So they may kill, but we are replenishing. And at certain point of time, the threshold value of good things in your body increases and the defeat of the wrong things. And that's how we are finding cures. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your insightful discussion. I would like to share a few things. Like this is our ambition to be Dr. Khadar's for the past 6 years.
Hey, let me finish here. I have to thank Chanakya, Satya, and
That's what I'm doing, sir.
No, you don't know. I have to do it. Padma, Lakshmi, and Kalpana. These are all people involved in bringing me here. So my heartfelt thanks to the whole team. He wants to steal thunder from my leg. I should thank from my side. So thank you all. And in fact, they have done a wonderful job. We have been coming from Manchester to London, and tomorrow also we have, I think, another
2 more sessions.
2 more sessions. And then day after tomorrow I am Tata. I'll see you maybe if God wishes. we will meet again. Thank you. Thank you. And now we will do this.
I won't take much time, and this is a series of ambition and effort under the council. We tried our initial attempts before COVID. Sometimes we contacted Sri government, all the organizers here. We all had internal meetings. But that time, because of the COVID, all our plans were shuttered. But now the things got digitalized because we have a sponsor, Khadar. So we start our thinking about bringing Khadar. Then we approached Sri Lanka and all other organizers. They showed the same enthusiasm being after 6 years. So we are very glad to them and to the TAL and all the organizers. And the other thing is, as most of you are maybe aware, that I've been promoting this lifestyle for the past 6 years. And we have a WhatsApp group running. And there are barcodes all over. You can join the WhatsApp group. And also regarding the protocols, if you have any queries, then you can reach out to me. I spend my time advising the people, and I don't take any money for that. And because the students have 30 years of life and developing the program, so I don't want to encash his hard work. So all my advice are free. And if you want to buy the millets and all, now unfortunately they are out of stock because we couldn't bring enough stock because we are having so many programs. So you can join the WhatsApp group and take your number, and you can contact me, and I will start giving you the millets from next week onwards. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Khadar. Can I call Dr. Khadar to come in? I request all the BOD members, Ashok, Medicity, the stage please. Just going to do little explanation. Yeah, please don't go anywhere. Everyone, please, yeah. We have food there, millets food done by, prepared by few ladies. So please don't go without eating. I want everyone to taste it. Yeah, thank you.
Padma garu, Lakshmi garu.
Padma garu and Lakshmi garu. Yeah, Chanaki garu. Satya garu. Yeah.
GK.
GK garu. Sir, lights here. Lights. Lights.
Along with
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Ravi, Narsareddy garu and Ramesh, please come. And Anita and Ravi Vasa. Ravi Vasa, please come. Narsareddy.
Madam, I'm showing you lights. I have a light on.
Thank you.
Once again, big thank you to GK Garu and Dr. GK Garu and Dr. Valli Garu. నిజంగా మా అదృష్టము ఇట్లాంటి సెషన్స్ కండక్ట్ చేయడము. And of course, sorry, I'm switching to Telugu. Alavatulo పొరపాటు. Yeah, it's really a privilege to have you both here, and it's a great honor for Telugu Association of London to host such an event and bring awareness to the community. And we feel really grateful to both of you. And Khadar garu for 7 years అయింది మీ డైట్ అంటే మిల్లెట్స్ అదే ప్రోటోకాల్లో కాకుండా మిల్లెట్స్ రైస్ వైట్ రైస్ అయితే ఒక నామకే వస్తేనే ఉంటుంది ఇంట్లో అంతే. సో నామకే వస్తేనే ఉంటుంది ఇంట్లో ఉండడానికి కోసమే ఉంటుంది. బట్ అఫ్ కోర్స్ ఐ హావ్ సీన్ ద బెనిఫిట్స్ డెఫినెట్లీ. ఏ డిసార్డర్ ఏది ఉండేది కాదు, బట్ ఎవరి ఫ్రెండ్ ద్వారా వచ్చింది. నా టెస్టిమోనియల్ షేర్ చేసుకోవాలనుకుంటున్నాను. అంటే చాలా మందిని చూస్తుంటాను ఊరికేనే హెడేక్. సారీ.
తాల్ తెలుగు వాళ్ళందరూ కలిసి ఒక పెద్ద ప్రోగ్రామ్ చేయండి. ఇంగ్లాండ్లో ఉన్న తెలుగు వాళ్ళందరూ తెలుగులో మాట్లాడుతున్నారు.
ఖచ్చితంగా
తెలుగులో మాట్లాడితే ఆ కిక్కే వేరు.
సార్ తెలుగు 6 months కష్టపడి నేర్చుకున్నాను. అదర్వైజ్ కన్నడ తీసుకున్నాను. అందుకని మనం అరేంజ్ చేయాలి.
Thank you very much once again. And I have been using millets for the past 7 years, I must say. And of course, kashayam, green teas. We call it green teas. Maybe that is the word to use here.
No,
of course,
don't use the word tea.
No? Okay. I'll take that back in that case. I'll take that back in that case. And because I see people
Let
around.
me say kashayam.
Kashayam, okay. Kashayam. Just in case if there are any other people who do not know kashayam, that's why I thought, okay.
No, everyone will know.
They have to know. Yeah, I have seen people complaining. I always see people complaining about headaches, digestion problems, that, this, whatever it is. But the only problem is if you try to tell any of these things to them, it's very disappointing and very sad to learn. Oh, these people are just saying just to maintain their weight or just they're posh and kind of thing. It's very sad to hear those comments. And we have been eating all these white rice and everything for years, and we have been surviving. It's very disappointing, but I hope one day, and of course the revolution has started. One day, everyone, it will reach everyone into their mind through their meditation. And thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much to both of you. Big thank you. From on behalf of Telugu Association, it's really again once again a big honor to all of having you both here.
Thank you. ఈ ప్లాస్టిక్ అప్పడం ఆపే. ప్లాస్టిక్ కాదండి, ప్లాస్టిక్ కద్ద టవర్
Khadar తెస్తాను next year.
Small business.
Yes, very nice. Thank you.
Swati Haruna.
Thank you. Yeah.
జీకే సార్ 2018లో వచ్చారు తాజ్ మళ్ళీ 2025లో
సార్ మీరు చెప్పండి ఖద్దర్ దివండి.
Next time we'll remember definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, special thanks to everyone, like Payati, Adri, yeah, definitely. Okay.
Thanks Andy. జీకే సార్ 2018 గ్రూప్ పొటెన్షియల్ డెవలప్మెంట్ లాంచ్ చేసేటప్పుడు తాల్ ఆపరేషన్ చేసినప్పుడు మేము చిన్న గ్యాదరింగ్ తోటి విత్ ఇన్ ఐ థింక్ 15 days టైంలోనే ఆర్గనైజ్ చేసాము. It was a pleasure and it was a good experience at time. Once again after 2018, now in 2025 we are meeting. It's a pleasure, it's an honor for us to know this from London. Thank you, and we want very oftenly your programs to be conducted in London, and people need an enlightenment.